Hello baby boys, I'm back with another custom hood. This is Carier. And oh my god, this hood is so freaking pretty, I'm in love. So I did some research already trying to find if this beautiful aesthetic is inspired by a real location or if that's just the creator's vision, honestly. And I was not able to find any proper answers, but I'm impressed. This looks so good. Are you guys ready to meet our first family? Okay, so these are the boots, and oh my, this picture is looking so cute, and I can tell there's some tea about to be spilled already, okay? Anyway, let's jump to their household. It is indeed a little on the nose because of the freaking helicopter, but yeah, this family is crazy rich, and oh my, the house is looking so nice. It is reminding me a little bit of like the White House, even though it's not white. Now, when it comes down to the inside of the house, there is a lot of green happening, as you can probably see, but I think this looks great. It is overly decorated, and I think that's nice. One thing that really caught my eye is that this family have two fridges, and oh my, I love this little detail. It adds so much personality to the house, and also like it makes a lot of sense because they are crazy rich, so you know, they would have two fridges, I guess. This dining room looks awesome. I love how realistic this is looking and also crazy fancy. So yeah, top notch. But then we have this bedroom situation here where like there is an crazy amount of plants and these mirrors setup that I dislike because it makes no sense to me that someone would have like a mirror behind the toilet and no mirror here. So that's kind of weird, but at the same time it reminds me a little bit of Sims 1. I do like a lot how they have gym exercise machines in their bedroom, because come on now, this, like I said about the fridges, adds a lot of personality to their characters and background. So I like that. I love this hallway with these plants here situation. Obviously I have some default replacements, so I don't think it looks like that because, you know, it is a little glitched, but it probably looks just fine in the vanilla game. Then we have this other bedroom that is looking, well, just like the other one. Mirrors behind the toilets. What the freak is that? But anyway, and then we have this little bedroom that is their daughter's bedroom, okay? Upstairs we also have this living room and this other living room, I guess, both looking so fine. And then upstairs, wait a second, okay, so upstairs we have this like Robbie's room or something, you know, there is a lot of music instruments and also like a poker table. Is that poker? I think, yes, I think that's poker. Anyway, it looks really good. Overall, the house is so pretty and so well built and decorated, so the creator must be really proud of this one. Now to the Sims. Okay, so here we have Kirk Boot, and oh my god, so I need to say this, he looks a lot like my ex, and I'm not kidding here, he looks a lot like him. Oh my god, that's crazy. But yeah, I don't know, everything, even like the hair and the beard, oh my god, it's my ex 100%. Anyway, he's a fortune sim and he's pretty mean, but I'll get to the lore later, okay? Now this is Kirk's wife, Maya Booth, and oh my god, look how cute this is looking. So her face is like side to side with a flower. This is not my doing, I just opened the game and that's how she is. Anyway, so she's a knowledge sim and I think her face looks pretty fine. So the creator said that they are not a sim maker, if that makes any sense. But I think he did an amazing job when it comes down to Sims faces. They look very unique. And then finally we have Marjorie, their daughter, and Marjorie reminds me of a song by Taylor Swift, so that's great. One thing that I do not love about this hood is how the memories were set up, okay? So the memories that we have here are just the ones from Creusa Sims, obviously, and then some other random ones, okay? So they were not set up for the Sims, they were not created, okay? But the creator has said that they do not know how to handle SimPE, so I mean that's fine anyway, you know. It can be a little intimidating to go there, but it is a pretty simple software. But I do understand not everybody knows how to use it, so that's fine anyway. It's just, you know, my personal opinion. I like when the creator make memories, and the memories usually tell us a little bit more about the Sims past and everything, but like I said, that's fine. When it comes down to ancestors in their family trees, there is none. So the family trees here are just the ones from Creusa Sims, which is fine anyway, because not even EA is doing that anymore, you know, like really big and extensive family trees and stuff, so that's fine anyway. Now, when it comes down to bios, every sim is featuring a bio of their own, so that's really cool. As you can see here, there is a lot of information, okay, and I'm going to summarize for you guys. Dysfunctional families are always really cool to play with, I feel like, and this one is really dysfunctional, okay? So Kirk, the father, he always wanted to have a son, but instead he ended up having a daughter, and now he basically, well, it's not that he hates her, but he does not love her at all, okay? And so they are trying, actually the daughter is trying to get her father's approval. Also, he's in the military career, so yeah, he is probably very strict, and the mother is trying to help, you know, trying to get the father close to the daughter. But I mean, the girl is already a teenager, so how much more can she try, you know? And now, because it was always Kirk's dream to have a boy, Marjorie's bedroom is looking very masculine. And also she's featuring a tomboy aesthetic of her own. Sorry. And I don't know if that's maybe Marjorie's father trying to push that style into her, or maybe that's her trying to get his approval by looking and acting like a boy, or maybe that's just her taste. But I don't know if that's the case. I don't think that's the case. But anyway, I love this touch. It's so clever. So yeah, like I said, dysfunctional families are always fun to play with, you know, especially when you are not part of dysfunctional family in real life, even though that's not my case. But anyway, yeah, let's check another family now. This is the Pascal couple, and by the picture we can already tell that the lady is a fitness woman and the guy is a nerd. And I gotta say real quick, but oh my god, what a freaking view. This hood is so nice looking, I can't. And what a big property this couple is living in. Look at this. I love the trees here. Actually, I think this hood should only feature the fall as a season, because oh my god, it looks magical to me. Remember when I said in the last house that a lot of green was happening? Well, I guess green will be happening for every single household in this hood. That's my bet. So if you don't like green, you will have problems here, okay? But I don't mind. I think it looks great. I don't know how I feel about this being present in every single house, and I'm not even sure if that's the case, okay? I'm just assuming, because that's the second in a row that it's very green looking. But I gotta say, this one looks maybe like even better in my personal opinion. Of course, it's much smaller and, you know, it's pretty simple if compared, but it looks really good. I love it. I really like. And I also really like how we can see that, you know, they have different styles. I'm talking about, of course, what is her name? Lisa and Rodney, but they're both represented inside of the house, so that's really cool. So here we have like her obviously her gym exercise machine, and then we have here his little playground thingy. I don't know the name, but anyway, we have this open closet here that I think it's a really nice touch as well. You know, they don't have a lot of money, but it looks really nice, it looks really good, and I love it. I really do. This one looks really good. And I gotta say, this bathroom looks a lot like an EA bathroom, okay? Now, this is not a compliment, but at the same time, it is, because I think this looks really nice. It looks really pretty, but it does give, you know, Sims 3 bathrooms and kitchens vibes that, you know, are very like over dramatic and crazy when it comes down to the colors of it. But like I said, I do think this looks good, okay? I do. Now to the Sims. So this is Lisa Pascal. I hope that I'm saying her last name right, but I have no idea, okay? So don't judge me. But anyway, yeah. She's a pleasure sim, which I feel like it makes a lot of sense with her persona so far. And she's Asian looking, so that's interesting. And then we have Rodney, and oh my god, I'm loving his face. He's also reminding me of someone, I don't know who right now, probably a celebrity. Let me know in the comments if you think he reminds you of someone. I don't know, but he definitely does. And he is also a pleasure sim. Now, I know that you and also me were waiting for him to be a knowledge sim, so that's a surprise, but yeah, I guess it makes sense. You know, they are both living for their pleasures, and they have different pleasures, okay? She's, like I said, a fitness lady, and he is a gamer, so that's cool. Now, even more surprising to me was finding out that Lisa is actually the gamer, as she is working in that career, and Rodney is working in the entertainment one. Reading their bios, the vibe that I'm getting is that Rodney is a loser, and Lisa, she's a little bit more than a loser, okay? So in the future, she might want someone better, but yeah, that's not clear, okay? What I understood from their bios is that they do like each other, but Lisa is kinda on the fence, or she might be heading the fence, okay? She's not there just yet, but she's about to be. That's how I'm feeling about this relationship here. So I do think these two look great together. I do love their house, and I would keep them together in my game. Now let's meet the Wheeler family. Let me start by saying that I really love this freaking shape, okay? I don't remember ever seeing a house like that in the game, and to be honest, it looks awesome. It looks fresh, something, you know, new. And yeah, overall, I'm loving the outsides of this house. Now let's check the inside. And what do you know, the green is gone. So yeah, I mean, not completely gone. We still have some green furniture around, but it makes a lot of sense, I guess, with the hood's aesthetic and everything, so I don't mind. But it is definitely a good amount of green in this house, you know, not too much. Anyway, that's the living room, and I'm loving these moments here. Like, everything here is definitely giving single guy living by himself. And so I really love how much thought was put into making these houses, okay? Each and every single house has a personality of its own, always reflecting its owner personality, so that's really cool. Like this bedroom with the outfits here by the floor, and also like this television here that I'm not even sure if this is going to be functional, but it looks awesome, like everything. Oh my god. Okay, so I was coming here, and for 1 second I thought I was going to see myself in this mirror, and I was like, oh no. But yeah, that's not happening, obviously. I'm just crazy. And anyway, I was going to say that I can see how much effort was put into making these houses, and how each and every single furniture was picked very carefully. Yeah, even the sun. I mean, come on now, this is so single guy living by himself. I can definitely tell that the creator was going for that, you know. It's a little on the nose, but I do love it. And upstairs we have a little attic, so that's fine, that's cool, you know. We have even like this robot maker machine or something. That's cool. Oh, we have a dog here too, Max. Good. Another poker table, so I guess Sims in Carier, they really like to play poker, okay? And drink. Now to the man of the house, this is Luke Wheeler, and he is a popularity sim. Now when it comes down to his face, wow. I mean, misting does not look good, but I think the creator was not trying to make him look good, you know? He looks like a human being, a very common human being, okay? That's his whole thing, I guess. He gets along just fine with his pets, which is probably for the best as they live together, you know. He's good friends with Norman, whoever that is, and he's friends with Kirk, so I wonder what they have in common. I mean, and he's also friends with Dora Scooter. The storyline here is actually pretty cool, okay? So Luke Wheeler, he was born and raised poor and humble, but then out of nothing he won the lottery, and so that's how he was able to afford this big beautiful house and a lot of his crazy furniture that I was able to demonstrate moments earlier. But yeah, anyway, that's how. And so he basically burned all of his money in this crazy furniture that he bought, and now he is broke again, or almost that. He's working in the adventure career, so that's cool. He loves animals, but yeah, his bio also suggests that he is an alcoholic, so that's something. He is not romantically involved with anyone so far, so that is not a lot happening to him. You would have to, you know, come here and spice things up for him. But anyway, that's a cool family, that's a cool idea, and I do love the house. When it comes down to community lots, Carier is featuring only 3, but they look very cool, okay? So here we have the Post Mail, a church, and then this West Pond Park, okay? It looks really cool, it looks really fun. Everything here looks pretty nice, as I mentioned before, and I love this hood. I think it's an amazing project. So now let's go and, you know, hang this hood from 0 to 5 plum bobs, as I usually do in this custom hood review series, okay? So I'm hanging this hood 3 plum bobs out of 5. So everything here looks awesome, as I said before. You know, the whole aesthetic is not only good looking, it is also filled with personality and the creator's vision, and oh my god, it's really cool, it's really out of this world, I love it. Now, when it comes down to the lore, I think the lore is actually pretty good as well. It's really creative and everything, but we don't have custom memories and we don't have bigger family trees, ancestors in their family trees and stuff. And so in this area, I feel like this hood is really lacking, at least for me. And so that is why I'm hanging 3 plum bobs out of 5 instead of, you know, 5 out of 5. But when it comes down to the aesthetic and the looks, oh my god, it looks... I said this a billion times already, but it looks amazing, awesome, and everything, every good word that you can think of. I'm really impressed. But anyway, as always, there is still a lot for you to explore by yourself. There is a lot of families and sims that I was not able to display here, but oh my god, like I said, awesome hood, awesome project. And yes, so that was today's video. I hope that you guys enjoy it, and if so, show me some love. I'll see you in the next one. XOXO, Creusa Darwin.